Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to Reading with Janelle, where we discuss all things books. So this video is a wrap-up of all the books I read in the first quarter of 2023, seeing that I kind of ghosted this channel after I made my first upload last year. So I said, like, you know what, why not do a quick video of all the books I read in January, February and March. And to be honest, it's not a lot. I think it's just 4 books. It's just 4 books. So far this year, 2023 has been a slow reading year for me, and I'm not mad. I say it's honestly, it is what it is. Sometimes you'll read a lot, sometimes you're not in the mood to read, and we just go with the flow. So let's just get straight into it. All the books I read in January, from January to March. These are in no order. I don't remember which one I read these ones in. I didn't write the dates of when I did them, but I have my notes here. I learned from the first video I uploaded back since I've been back. I must apologize for the lack of video last week. Apologies, and also give me some grace. I was sick. I had no voice. I am still recovering. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm a bit nasal, and I still have I'm still coughing, so bear with me. Okay, book 1 is Mr. CEO by Olivia Turner. This was a novella because I was in a reading slump for like the longest while, for like the last quarter of last year coming into this year, and I think that's why it's been a slow year for me, because I'm literally just coming out of a reading slump. It has like a virgin female main character or heroine. Its age gap, it was like 18. The heroine was 18 and the hero was 33. It's a office romance and it has some breeding kink. To be honest, I didn't like this book. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you what the book is about, because I question if the author was okay mentally, because what the hell. So anyways, this book, basically what happened is that the FMC's mother had a job interview at this company, but she got sick and couldn't do it, so she went in her mom's place. And I don't know how that makes sense, but she went to the interview. She has no she just left high school. Let me just state that she just left high school. She has no working experience at all. She didn't even went to uni. That doesn't negate anything, but still no form of training, like literally fresh out of high school. I don't know why she thought it was a great idea to go to the interview in her mom's place. It just never made sense, but that happened. And the male main character, he was there and he's like, oh, ooh, I see her, I want her, she's now mine. And he gave her the job and it went from there. That's it. Like, the way the characters were written in this book, it just didn't sit well with me at all. And the FMC was really naive, very naive. The MMC, he came off so predatory and possessive, and I was actually disturbed and concerned. And as I said, I honestly thought like there has to be something wrong with the author as to why she wrote this book, because it makes no sense. Like, it made no sense. The 90 pages that I read made no sense. I'm surprised I even finished the book. I'm actually surprised. I'm tempted to read another book by the author just to see if that is her style, but that one book, I rated it 1.25 stars. I have 1.5 here, but like just sitting back and thinking about the book, it's a 1.25. It's a 1.25 stars, honestly. Book number 2 was Big Man's Second Chance by Penny Wilder. This also was a novella. Again, I was just trying to get myself out of the reading funk, hence why I was reading novellas. Big Man's Second Chance by Penny Wilder. It's a obviously second chance, and the guy falls first. Basically this one, the FMC and MMC, they had like a one night stand in college or uni for my British people, European people. And I'm not going to lie, the MMC, like she did not handle the whole situation great. Like, she was a complete bitch, and it was totally unprovoked. Like, the guy gave her no reason for her to be a bitch to him, but she was a bitch to him. She told me that, oh, he's just like, you know, he's just a dumb athlete and whatever, that's all he will ever be, an athlete, blah blah blah. And she just disappeared. Mind you, the guy, he has like seen her before that night around campus, and he has just like he had taken a liking to her, like from what he saw of her around campus. And he thought, you know, that with them now hooking up, like that could be the start of something. But boy, was he wrong. They met up again like years later. She's now a doctor, he's a professional American football player. And he's doing like, he has established like a foundation, build a hospital basically, for like for the underprivileged people, you know, because healthcare in America is expensive. And this hospital that he has now built, he wants it to be for those who really can't afford the proper healthcare that they need. So he did that, and the FMC is like, he wants her to like be the director or one of them, something, the director of the hospital or some shit like that, I don't know. And they met up through that happening, but she did not know that like he was the one who is basically the main shareholder, or the one who funded this hospital opening, or however it works. But yeah, that happened. They met up again. They hooked up again. Paparazzi took a photo of them doing the deed, and it, you know, went into the media. And to play off, like, they went to the whole thing saying that she's his fiance, when mind you they haven't seen each other in years, but they played it off that she's his fiance. And eventually through that, it ended up being real, becoming real, whatever. But yeah, that's basically that one. I gave it like 3 stars because it was just average. Book 3 was Truth Game by Lily Smith, and this is the second book in her Truth, Time and Trust series book. It is age gap, enemies to lovers, forced proximity, and it's multicultural. It's a multicultural relationship. So this book picks up like maybe several weeks or like a couple months after the events of the first book, which was On Time. And this follows Ivana's sister and Maddox's best friend. And Ivana and Maddox, they are the focus of On Time. And basically what happened in On Time is that Maddox and Ivana, like, they met online. They ended up setting up a date to like meet, but Ivana was late, and homegirl, she was wrong for that. She was late, and Maddox ended up like leaving because he had some stuff to do, work stuff. He's basically like a spy or something like that, some sort of something. And it was like the day before he needed to leave, and years later he's back off from his mission, and he has a personal mission now to like make Ivana his again. And because of like the events of his last mission that he had overseas, like it followed him back home and stuff happened. People after him, they're targeting people in his life, which basically Ivana got to find out about her, whatever. And no, it wasn't fully resolved on time, and we're now seeing it like being resolved in Truth Game, which is where Benny and Eli meet. That's who this is focusing on. So Benny is Ivana's sister and Eli is Maddox's best friend. And how they met was that Benny was following Eli because she thought Eli was like cheating on Ivana. And Maddox went to Eli's house one night. Because of their job, you know, you can't be like doing work like that and not be paranoid or be like overprotective of like yourself and whatever. So he can see like everything on the street that he lives, and he owns like his building and like the building next to his or something like that. And he saw that Benny's car parked outside on the road for like a good while, and after Maddox left, he went out to the car and was like, you know, what's going on? And that's how they met. That is how they met. You know, the threat got like more serious, and Eli took in a Benny to like keep her safe, because Eli took in Benny because he you know, like, so he's like, what the hell is this girl? What is she doing to me? Why do I feel this way? So he took her in to like protect her, so stuff like that. She was staying with him for like a while. You know, she's trying to get Eli to put it on her, and Eli is hung like a horse, and like he's over 6 foot. I must say he was over 6 foot. Like Eli, he has a mouth on him. I don't really want to go into it much. Like, I won't say more because that would just be spoiling the book in the event that you want to read it. But through them staying together, you know, in an enclosed place or close proximity, they ended up falling for each other, whatever. And the book ended in the book had a cliffhanger, and I must say Ivana and Benny's mother, boy, Annette deserved everything she got in that book plus more. Honestly, me never see why some mothers stay so. Like, she hated her kids for no goddamn reason. Oh my gosh. And she wants to play off in the whole thing about you know, being religious. She was just over religious for no reason, and she was abusing a Benny religiously. I hope I said that term right, but honest to God, Annette deserved a couple more boxes thumped. She deserved more than the one that she got. Book 4 is the last one, and this was an arc actually from Adeline Winters. If you watched my 5-star reads of 2022, you know who Adeline Winters is. But this was an arc. It's Serpents of the Dawn, and it is the 3rd book in the Cora Roberts series. Is it the 3rd book? Yeah, the 3rd book in the Cora Roberts series. And I've spoke about the first 2, Whispers of the Dead and Shadows of the Soul. That's the first 2 books. And again, it's paranormal, family betrayal / family drama, enemies to lovers. It's kind of like a slow burn, I guess. It has like shifters, vampires, elemental witches, and all the good stuff. Now this picks up like week after Shadows of the Soul, and and all the issues that they were having, you know, they have been resolved. But surprise, there is something else at play, another power at play behind the scene. And this time Cora is now going up against her family. She's going up against her granny. I know. And throughout all of this, you know, family secrets are being discovered. We got to meet new family member like Auntie Sophie. Big up Auntie Sophie. I love her. Yeah, secrets are revealed. So the very last one at the end, like that one shocked me. That one shocked me. But others throughout the book I kind of knew, but at the same time we didn't really know. It's like you know what you don't know, so I wasn't really surprised by it. In this book, like I saw some of the characters differently. Yeah, I saw some of the characters differently in this one. I think there was some growth for some characters, and some actually finally being who they truly are. I'm trying the best way how I can say this without spoiling anything, but honestly, I gave this book 4.7 stars, and I think it was just, I think why I didn't get the full 5 stars was because of the starting. Like it started off a bit slow. For me, it started off a bit slow. Like it took me a while, it took me a minute to actually get into it. It's like, ooh, I can't put this down. Like it actually took me a minute to get into it. But 4.7 stars. 4.7 stars. I think this is the first book in a while that I haven't given a 5 stars finally. But yeah, so that's all the books that I've read so far this year, and honestly I don't think I've had a 5-star read, 5-star book as yet. Let's just hope we can change that soon. Like I want a 5-star book, like 5 stars. We've had close calls. 4.75, like that's the highest I've given a book so far. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you're adding any of these books to your TBR. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.